something wrong with this house. In my many years of existence, I have learned a great many things. A few notable ones being how to quickly try time, create mediocre, and how to distinguish the acceptably ordinary from the inevitable strange. There's a change in this house. A guest that was never supposed to be let in. An intruder. I was never one to rely solely on gut feelings. The voices back. They're listening. Even as I speak right now, they're watching me, anticipating my next move. Cannot sleep well knowing that they're still there observing me. Cannot eat my meals without having the feeling of a cold hand running down my back. Cannot talk without being careful. Cannot leave, I cannot think. No, stop it! There's someone behind you. Leave me, there's someone behind you. No, I am not a madman. I am not. There's something wrong with this house.
Thank you.
In many years of existence, I have learned a great many things.
I'm sorry. It's
Two
just
notable ones being how to quickly tie time. I'm not a madman. I am not. I cannot stay. Cannot leave. I cannot talk. I cannot eat. No, I cannot breathe. I cannot breathe. Cannot breathe. Cannot breathe. No, I cannot breathe. Cannot.
During the whole of a dull, dark, and soundless day in the autumn of the year, when the clouds hung oppressively low in the heavens, I had been passing alone on horseback through a singularly dreary tract of country, and at length found myself, as the shades of the evening drew on, within view of the melancholy house of Usher. At first glance, a sense of insufferable gloom pervaded my spirit. In front of me was a monument of former glory, the great house of the Usher family, which is now merely a depressing and desolate sight, a reminder of how perfectly great things can suddenly go wrong. One snap, one blink, one heartbeat. The head of the house of Usher was an old friend of mine who had recently succumbed to the death of sickness. He was consumed by paranoia, and the slightest things would bother him. It was much to my deep surprise when one day I had received a letter from the old fellow asking for my company. He was a friend close to my heart, and I was touched that he still remembered me. I traveled here as soon as I could to see how my old friend was doing.
My lord, Sir Alan Lofton from Boston. Roderick Usher, my old friend. It's been so long. Hush! There's no one knows the value of the quiet anymore. Even in moment, everything is so incredibly loud. The voices will never stop. Please make them stop. Roderick, it's me, Alan Lofton from Boston. Have you no recollection of our time together as boys? Nonsense! Such lies you tell me. I have no friends. No one had ever wanted to talk to Roderick Usher after the fall of the Usher family. That is not true. I was there for you when your mother and father died. Snap out of it. It's me, for Christ's sake. Alan Lofton, is that really you? Oh, my dear friend, it really is you. I deeply apologize for my behavior. Please have a seat. Butler, please have some wine for me and my family. It's great to be talking to you properly once more, my friend. It seems your condition has gotten worse. I'm truly sorry for everything you've been through. No need for apologies. In fact, it is I who need to apologize.
It's alright. I understand your actions, which is why I came here, to keep you company.
I truly am grateful to have a friend like you, Alan. I've been greatly at edge recently, and my paranoia has been more frequent as well. And my sister Elizabeth, her condition is affecting me as well.
Ah yes, your sister. How is she, by the way?
The condition of the sickness has gotten dire, and we are preparing for the worst. She often roams around the house by herself.
Is that so? I wish to speak to her one of these days.
I would advise against that. She's indifferent to most people.
Is that so? What a pity indeed. Was that her just now? She's been so pale.
As with all of us, lack of exposure to the sun has what is it like ghosts now.
Sir, quarters ready.
As I prepared myself for slumber, I could not help but feel a little bothered by the eeriness of the house. It was adorned with such odd and creepy paintings, which I believe were made by Elizabeth. A shiver always goes down my spine whenever I encounter her in the hallways. The poor girl suffered from a condition called catalepsy, wherein she would sometimes have no control of her body. The mood in the house was very dark, since everyone was expecting the inevitable, the death of Elizabeth Usher. I shook my head and removed all these thoughts from my mind. As of the moment, I decided to retire into slumber.
Demons will finally left her body. Sir, she has another catalepsy attack.
Sir Alan, she has lost control of her body. She may be violent at times. Let's go back, sir.
I was not able to sleep well that night. Images of Elizabeth's catalepsy attack rushed through my mind. It disturbed me a lot to see her in such a state, and my old friend to be screaming like a madman. The next morning, there was an eerie mood during breakfast, as everyone tried to act as if nothing had happened.
This meal is quite good. What do you think, so, Elizabeth? I commend you for your skills. This is such an exquisite meal.
Thanks.
There she goes again, wondering. I often wonder what goes on in my sister's mind. She's through such a difficult time. We've been through such a difficult time as well. Would you like to talk about it? I'm afraid you will not understand my thoughts. They're mostly just nonsense. I'll try my best to understand. I mean, what are friends for? The very beginning of my condition, it was mostly just few trivial things like how sits and smells were like a brother. Yes, I began to hear things. I know that these are all figure of my imagination, but sometimes I cannot help but believe them because it seems so real. These voices, what do they tell you? They tell me the most horrible things. They tell me that it was my fault the family fell away my sisters like that. Have you ever considered seeing a therapist? I have, but they would confine me to an asylum. Who would take care of the house and my sister? Calm down. I get your point. I'll just continue to do for the best. For you and Elizabeth.
That night, I felt as if something was off. The house was so quiet, and not in a good way. It felt like it was a calm before the storm, as if something terrible was about to unfold.
No, the demons have finally returned. They returned. No, they won't leave me. They will not leave me. No, let me be. Please leave the house of Usher right now. Please do not torment me or my sister anymore. Please. Roderick. Calm down, Roderick. Is your paranoia acting up again? No. Get away from me. You don't understand me. My sisters are going to take my sister away. No. The voices, they're not real. The voices, make them stop, please. They're not real. They're all in your head, Roderick. Count from 1 to 10. They're not real. Calm down. 1, 2, 3. Oh, the voices, no. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. My sister. No, the voices, please. They're not real. Listen to me. Your sister's gone. Roderick. No. They're going to say no demon. No. There's no demon. She's fine. I looked. Miss Elizabeth. She had another catalepsy attack. No, close the doors. No, sir. Demons and so. Listen. Sir. Hey, Roderick. Sir Alan. She broke her neck. She fell down. Oh, my sister. Sir. Bring her here right now, sir. Here, sir. My lord. Your sister. She's dead. Sir. It's too late. She is. It's too late. No, my sister.
Something snapped in my friend that day. The already gloomy house of Usher had become even worse, and his paranoia had worsened. He would have frequent attacks, and I often read to him to calm him down. During Elizabeth's burial, his face was as cold as stone, and he did not speak to anyone that day. Elizabeth's funeral was quiet and eerie. The family was not fond of socializing with the other people in the town, so I was the only guest. Only 3 people had attended the funeral, and the atmosphere was so uneasy. Roderick's face was impossible to read, and I felt so much pity for my friend. He treasured his dear sister so much, and after his mother and father died, she was the only family member that he had left. He had such a cold look in his eyes, and neither I nor the family butler could approach him. His sister's death also came in such an unexpected way. We all knew that soon she would succumb to sickness and have a quiet and peaceful death. But on the night she died, Roderick coincidentally had one of his paranoia attacks, so no one was able to notice how Elizabeth's catalepsy had taken control of her body once more. She fell down and broke her neck. It was an unexpected accident. This sudden death caused trouble over everyone in that household. Laying in that coffin, Elizabeth wore the same old blank expression. Even in death, her cheeks had a rosy color, as if she still had blood rushing through her body. there was something we were not able to notice that day. I am sure we could all feel the cold and eerie tension of the church. But what we had not noticed was that we had a guest. And I tell you, it is very rude not to acknowledge your guests. If perhaps we would have known of our coming faith at that time, maybe we would have treated things differently. Whether or not this guest was an angel or a demon, a warning of danger, or simply just an omen, we would have never known. Roderick Usher continued to mourn, and as with all of us, no one could predict what was about to come. But one thing was for sure. The friend that I once knew was now long gone, and something horrible was about to greet us. After Elizabeth's death, Roderick would frequently visit the church and pray. He often expressed to me how much he wanted his sister back. We humans, we often forget that sometimes it may be best to let things go rather than to hang on to them. The past has this terrible habit of always bothering us. And one more thing we should always remember is to always be careful of what you wish for.
My sister is dead. I know she's dead. I saw her dead body. She fell down while having one of her catalepsy attacks and broke her neck. I saw her dead body. We had a funeral for her. We buried her 6 feet under the ground. My sister is dead. I saw her dead body. But who is the woman I'm staring at right now? It's just a figure of my imagination. It must be. How could she still be alive? It's just my paranoia again. How could she still be alive? That must be right. This can't be real. This can't be happening to me. Everywhere I go, they follow me. This is not living, this is hell. No! What have I done to deserve such treatment? These demons, they torment me wherever I go, and I can no longer go on with my life in peace. I know I once said that these are all in my mind. This is a disturbance that I can no longer dismiss a mere imagination. Please help me! The demons that I'm telling you about will never stop following me! The demons? You mean the voices that you hear? Yes! The voices. And now, what are they looking for? What are you looking for? Hush! What do you mean? There's nobody here! You're asking the wrong question. Roderick, what do you mean? What are you looking for? What do you mean? Are you okay? Roderick, I think we should call a doctor. Nonsense! I am not a madman. I have no need for doctors severely. What's wrong, Roderick? Roderick. What is it? Can you see her? Is that her girl? She's alive! What do you mean, Roderick? Roderick, there's nobody there! Where did she go? What do you mean, Roderick? Where, Roderick? There's nobody behind me! Alice, no! I'm here! No! Roderick, behind you! There's nobody here! Leave me! Roderick, no! Step out of it! I'll kill you! Roderick, no! Alan, go! Stop it! Roderick, me! No! No! Roderick? I think it's getting late, Roderick. You're just tired. You probably need some rest. Come on. As I went back to my bedroom. No!
something strange happened.
She's here! She's here!
I had been going down the stairs for what felt like hours, and they simply would not end.
No! She's here! No! No! Behind you! Behind you! She's right behind you!
There were demons there just staring at me as I felt fear crawl up my spine. Until...
No! Leave me! No! Open the gates! Roger? What's wrong, my friend? Roger? Saw her again. Who? What do you mean? Elizabeth! I saw her again! No! Where, Roger? Roger, listen to me! Listen to me! You need prayers, my old friend. Roger, please. No! Roger! Roger, she's not even here! No! It's your hallucinations. Roderick, what is it? Roderick, look at me! What is it? What's wrong with you? No! Calm down! Roderick! Roderick, please. Calm down, Roderick. Listen to my voice. You need prayers, Roderick. Come. Get up, my friend. What is it? Lord, please make the demons go away. You. I'm not crazy, I'm not. Usher, where is she? Usher, tell me! Leave me alone. Usher. I said leave me alone! No!
You know what? My friends keep telling me that I'm crazy. And I'm not. I'm not a madman. My sister Elizabeth, she's alive. I promise you she's alive. She's back. What have I done to deserve this? Please, please.
No! Stop!
Please make them stop. Elizabeth wants revenge. I'm so sure of it, and it won't take long until she finally gets what she wants.
No! Leave me alone! No!
On one particular occasion, I had this extremely strange feeling. It The house felt so cold at that time, as if a great and evil presence was kneeling. No! The strange thing was that I had not encountered anything, yet I felt so frantic for some reason.
I believe that I've made a terrible mistake. And if Virgil will say that I'm too afraid to face, then I know that one day I will have no choice but to pay for my sins because I shouldn't. You say I am mad? I am not a mad man. She sees you. She sees me. She sees all of us. You will have no choice but to run, for she is coming. Okay. Something very bad is about to happen tonight. I can sense it. I believe you made a great mistake. Could it be your paranoia acting up again? Should I call the butler? No, it is not my paranoia! My sister. Your sister? I fear that she will be returning soon and please, calm down. I think those pills will really help you. Okay. No, I'm telling you, she's coming soon. She's gonna kill us. She wants revenge. For what reason would she want revenge? I believe you buried her alive. We assumed that she was dead, but we forgot something. My friend, you're thinking too much. It might have been her catalepsy making her seem like she's dead. Please, calm down. I'll read the story. No, please, Glenn. Please, Roderick. The day after I put mine under it, here's what he did. He took them out and put them. What's wrong? Do you hear that? There's nothing, my friend. Sister, she's coming back. No. No. Listen to the story, please. There's nothing. My sister's coming back. There's nothing. Alas, I hear it again! My sister, she really is coming back! No! Leave me, Alan, she's coming back! Could you be right, my friend? Wait, it could be the old house and the wind! She's gonna kill us! We could have made a mistake! But... could you be right? Certainly. Roger, stop! Don't open the door, but I must face my fears! I did not this! It was a mistake! I'll let him do anything! To brother!
There was always a stranger in this house. We tend to always guard ourselves, checking in front and behind us for strange abnormalities in the daily routine. For anything that may pose as a danger towards ourselves. But one more mistake we humans often make is to forget to check right behind us. We must always be careful of who we let into our homes. We must be careful of guests who must never be let in. Intruders. A brother is sick in the head and a dying sister are not scenarios which are acceptably ordinary. However, a butler who comes at just the right time with a willingness to accept this reality is unnervingly strange if you think about it. In the early hours of day, when dawn comes to meet the moon, there will be a short period of time when day and night will be indistinguishable. In the same sense, friends and monsters will be indistinguishable in our times of desperation. I told you all I am not a madman. I was just a victim to a clever demon's trick. How does one learn who to trust? In reality, we will never know. We only realize our mistake once we fall.
Tiptoes through the window, through the window, down the doorway. Come tiptoe through the tulips with me. Tiptoe down the hallway, through the tulips with me.